Once, in a faraway place, there lived a mighty lion. Now, this lion was very strong and had little trouble catching enough food to eat. But one day, while he was hunting for antelope, he stepped into a meerkat's hole and injured his leg. He limped back to his cave, but soon realized that getting food would be very difficult. He began to worry.
Now, as luck would have it, he had a friend, the hare. And, as luck would have it, his friend happened to pass by the lion's cave one day.
"Hey, my friend, what is the matter?"
I have hurt myself while hunting. I do not know how I will be able to survive.
"Well, that's what friends are for. I will care for you until you are well enough to hunt on your own."
And so the hare cared for his friend, the lion.
Under his care, the lion gradually returned to good health. Slowly his strength came back enough so that he could capture small animals for both of them to eat. It was not long before there was a pile of bones outside the cave.
But, as you well know, that would not be the end of our story, for there is another character you must know, an extremely unsavory character, the hyena. Now the hyena was looking for his supper when his nose picked up the scent of the bones scattered in front of the lion's cave. He crept up to the cave and saw the delicious bones, but being a very cowardly creature, he decided that he should use some form of trickery to get the bones he desired. He decided that it might be best to try and make friends with the lion.
Greetings, Your Great Majesty. You are indeed the strongest and wisest creature in all the land, and I am honored to have stumbled upon your cave. I trust that you are well and that your belly is always full.
Who goes there? Oh, I see it is you, hyena. I should capture you now and eat you for my evening meal. But there is not enough meat on your skinny bones, and it would be such a bother to capture you.
Oh, great lion, I am your friend. I bring you no harm. I bring you no harsh words. I have only come to tell you how much you have been missed by the other animals. We are all looking for your return to good health and your happiness.
Get out, get out. If you had really been interested in my health, you would have come to see me a long time ago when I was first injured. You are a sly, cunning creature. You are a bother. Get out, I say.
And so the hyena slunk off into the evening with his tail tucked under his legs. He could not sway the lion, and he could not get close enough to the pile of bones to steal them away.
I shall try again. There must be some way I can get those bones.
A few days later, the hyena saw his chance. The hare had gone off to fetch some water to use in cooking the evening meal. The hyena once again approached the lion.
Who goes there? What do you want?
It is only I, my friend.
Friend? Friend? How can you call me a friend? You are nothing but a cur. You are not a friend.
But, you see, I am, for I am told that your wounded leg is not healing as well as it should. I have heard that it's taking a long time to mend. It is, I have heard, perhaps the result of some poor treatment you are receiving from your friend, your so-called friend, the hare.
What are you talking about? If it were not for my friend the hare, I would not be doing well at all. I may have starved to death. I may have died. My friend helped me. He helped me while you were out in the wild. He helped me, and where were you? If you were my friend, why were you not there to care for me?
What I have said is the truth. It is known among all the creatures that the hare is not providing for your best interests. It is known that he is not giving you the best care. It is known that he is giving you the wrong treatment for your injury. You must be warned, my friend. Your friend the hare does not have your best interests at heart.
At that moment, the hare returned from the river with his gourd filled with water.
"Well, hyena, what a surprise to see you again. What could you want from us?"
The hyena has told me a remarkable story. He had told me that your skills as a doctor are known far and wide throughout the countryside. He has told me that the medicines you use are the finest in the whole countryside. But he also tells me that my wounded leg could have been cured a very long time ago. You could have healed it with powerful medicines much sooner than you are now doing.
The hare thought very carefully. He knew of the hyena's cunning, and he was sure that the hyena was trying to trick them. He spoke with care.
"Well, that may be true, and that may not be true."
What are you saying?
"Well, it is true that I am a very small animal, and many of the medicines that I use are very large. Sometimes there is a great difficulty in obtaining the proper medicines. For example, the proper medicines for my friend the lion."
What do you mean?
"Well, in order for your injury to heal, it's best I need a section of the skin from the back of an adult hyena to place on your injury. That is the only way it will properly heal."
Hearing those words, the lion leaped onto the hyena. He quickly tore a section of skin off the hyena's back. From the top of his head to the tip of his tail, he wrapped the skin around his injured leg.
The wounded leg healed very quickly, and the lion was able to hunt and survive, thanks to his friend, the hare. The hyena, however, could not show his face. He had been humiliated, and he hid out among the trees and bushes, as he continued to hide today.
And if you look very carefully, you will see that the hairs on the back of the hyena, where his skin was torn away by the lion, are stretched and stand on end. To this day, every hyena has long, coarse hairs on its back. They are there to remind us that the hyena is never to be trusted. He continues to be a crafty fellow, but he is never to be trusted.